Well, hello everybody. We are in busy London town. Leeds United taking on Southampton. I'm here in the big smoke. Nice little brewski. And I'm ready. It's sunny. Apparently it's not supposed to be sunny tomorrow, which is absolutely fantastic. No surprises there. I swear everywhere I go it rains. But there we go. A little bit better now, to be quite honest with you. But unfortunately we're bisected by a day of rain here in London. But yeah, Leeds United, Southampton. How are we all feeling for it, everyone? I have to say I'm pretty buzzing now, being down here, getting the beers flowing. Headed to Putney tonight. If any of you Leeds fans are in and around Putney, it's quite a way away from the stadium, of course. But listen, last minute ticket, getting down here, 115 quid on the train, everybody. This man is not made of money. This man has had to get bankrolled from his savings for this, but you cannot miss Leeds United at Wembley, can you? 50-50 chance, shootout, Leeds getting back to the Premier League. I don't know how I feel. I think literally because I got the ticket now, I'm feeling a little bit more nervous. I have to say, maybe since I've got the ticket, I've got a little bit more nervous. There's more on the line. There's more money on the line for me, but there's also passion and just my general heart could be broken by Leeds United tomorrow. But yeah, what you all thinking? I am generally thinking it is going to be more of a 4-2-3-1 now. You know, after debating it, after discussing it, after looking at what's going on in the airwaves, it's pretty obvious that I think he's going to go with the 4-2-3-1. If he goes with Rutter, Somerville, Perot, and Nonto, I think, as I mentioned previously, everybody, I think the avenue that Leeds are going to have to go down is Nonto versus Manning. I don't think Somerville versus Kyle Walker-Peters is going to harness any joy. However, what I will say is watching the extended highlights back of that dreary, awful game at Ellen Road where they just dominated, we couldn't get a proper grip of the game. What I will say about that interesting affair is we still had chances. You still had Somerville fronting up Kyle Walker-Peters twice. The problem is Kyle Walker-Peters going the other way was a big problem as well. Defensively he did well, but going the other way was a big issue as well. So Somerville really got to be on board with what's going on. The midfield, big conversation for Leeds United fans. Huge conversation. Is he going to get dominated? How are we going to deal with it? Mentioned it several times. I think you've got to be almost getting Jorginho Rutter as more disciplined. And I think that's how it's going to have to be. He's going to have to get himself back. He's going to have to get himself involved with Flynn Downs because you can't have Smallbone, you can't have Aribo and Downs all just running at Kamara, at Gruev. And what we saw last time was also Kyle Walker-Peters getting involved in that, Ryan Manning getting involved in that, Ryan Fraser getting involved in that. And look, we've got to be brutally honest, he was tactically dominated really by Russell Martin last time. And it was the first time they reverted to a 3 at the back, which then they went off on to sort of not lose within the playoffs. And they look good as well without Shea Adams and Ross Stewart, of course. A bit of mind games maybe by Russell Martin. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, Shea didn't feature in the training video. He's there with the pictures. But that doesn't mean he's going to be playing. If he's not in the training video, training with the team, you can get all the pictures you want. You know, he looked like he was doing a bit of a ginger warm-up, to be honest. And we'll have to wait and see if that is going to come to fruition in playing for the Saints. It'll be a big hand for Leeds if he doesn't play. Ross Stewart as well. I don't really want him involved, to be honest with you. I don't want this swan song to happen for him. It's not going to be a swan song. He's going to play for Southampton multiple times and probably for multiple years, but I don't want this Southampton swan song of the season to be finished off by Ross Stewart, who's not even been available all season. He's someone who I pictured Leeds going in for at the beginning of the season. On a positive note, I'm loving what I've seen when it comes to Leeds United's media team. I really am. I think it's been excellent this week. I think they've stepped it up really well. I think we're all sort of getting behind the lads now. We're all sort of completely inundated with Leeds United. And listen, I'm excited. I have to say I'm excited. And the media day at the start of the week, I think, was the right tactical move, as I've mentioned previously. But going into this one, we've just got to play at our best. They've got to play at their best. I think they're going to dominate the midfield. I think Rutter's got to be a bit more experienced not experienced, I should say, the wrong word, it's disciplined. He should be more disciplined in that role, dealing with Flynn Downs a little bit more. However, we have got to play to our strengths, which is going forward. It's been exhilarating. It's been dynamic and fluid in attack, and that is when we've seen Leeds United at their best. Yeah, they're at their best when their midfield gets control of the ball. They're at their best when they're being dynamic as well, when they're going through that midfield and largely creating chances through that part, and we've got to try quell that. You can't just go through an entire game letting Southampton do that. But what Leeds United can do, what we can do, is play to our strengths as well, which is Rutter, which is Somerville, which is Nonto, which is Peru. And I do see there a quiet confidence with Southampton fans, and of course you've got to have a quiet confidence. I understand that, but the 2 wins on the bounce, I think, has given them a little bit of a bug. It's given them a little bit of a boost, and what we've got to do is just play our game. What we witnessed the other night, in terms of mentality, is unbelievable. Putting in that performance at that stage of the season, in that pressure cooker environment, in that stadium, in front of that crowd, is something that can't be sniffed at, and I've never seen that before in my life with Leeds United. So as I sit here at the Euston Tap, get a few of these down me and really start to soak in the atmosphere, I'm going to start really getting nervous. I think we all know, I think you're getting this from this video. It's the reason I'm making the video, to get all these sort of anxious thoughts out there. But I genuinely believe if Leeds play to our strengths and we're a little bit quicker, I think that's what we've got to bear in mind for this game. We've got to be braver, we've got to be more physical, but we've got to be quicker, ultimately. And if we're quick between the lines, I think we can bop them off. I really think we can catch them out of position when they've got 3 at the back. I don't think he's going to come with a 4. 3 at the back, Nonso catching Ryan Manning out of position, and invariably as well, Somerville catching Kyle Walker-Peters out of position as well. When they when Somerville fronted Kyle Walker-Peters up in that Ellen Road game, he had him, because he's very good with both feet, Somerville as well. So he can jink inwards, but he can also jink outwards, down the line, down the flank. So I think we could see a real Somerville performance tomorrow, but I think it's a little bit more unlikely than we think. I think the avenue tomorrow is going to be Willian Yonto. I need to see something from Joel Perreault that we saw the other day. Pat Bamford's back on his podcast. MIA, missing in action. And Perreault's going to have to lead the line. Is there going to be a little bit of a glimmer for Matteo Joseph? I don't know, it doesn't feel like it. You look at Southampton's bench and you think it's strong, but Leeds have got enough to get this done. The only team to do the double over us this season, Southampton. There has to be a story arc here. There has to be something that works in Leeds United's favour. Daniel Farke has to be a little bit more pragmatic during games. He showed that even against Norwich. We've got to see something else. We've got to see, even if we do go with the 4-2-3-1, we've got to see at least Leeds United go 100% with this attacking philosophy, this attacking front 4, and not be sort of half in. Or if we're going to stop the midfield, stifle the midfield, we need to go to a 4-3-3 and look a little bit more defensive, but also having something in attack. I'm absolutely fascinated to know what you guys think. Let us know in the comment section below what's going on. What do you reckon? Are you getting down here? Where are you staying? As I say, I'm in Euston Tap at this moment in time. Cloud cover has followed me down from Scumland and just Yorkshire in general. Cloud seems to follow me. But guys, let us know what you think in the comment section below. Are you still predicting a Leeds win? Where are you staying tonight? Where are you going tonight? If you're not going tonight, if you're in Australia, Ireland, America, wherever you are, let us know where you're seeing, where you're sitting, and all this sort of stuff when it comes to Leeds United tomorrow. It's going to be a good day, hopefully. Even though the rain pours, hopefully the pour's going to be on Southampton tomorrow. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be more content over the coming days. See you in a bit. Cheers.